Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In this video, I want to talk about, in my opinion, one of the most toxic and illogical couples in all anime, Sakura Haruno and Sasuke Uchiha. So recently news has been leaked that Sakura's original character in the manga is way different from her character in anime, and they actually made her more annoying. So I want to talk about how she deserved way better and how mistreated she was by Sasuke. So if you want to hear me talk about it, sit still and watch until the end of this video. So these two are a very controversial topic among anime fans. The couples were shown from the first episodes of the show and the dynamic between them was obvious. A cute girl who has a crush on a strong, handsome emo boy who is really talented. The girl is trying to impress him all the time, and the boy is always ignoring her. You think at the end the boy probably starts loving her and treating her softly, or eventually something like enemies to lovers happened? But wrong. This show goes on for almost 750 episodes, and for almost all of those 750 episodes, the dynamic stays the same. Oh wait, I'm sorry. It doesn't stay the same. Matter of fact, it gets worse. In the beginning of the show, Sasuke is shown as an emo kid whom something tragic has happened to, and he wants to kill someone. He is arrogant, doesn't care about others, and only focuses on himself, while Sakura is a sweet girl who loves everyone and is kind to everyone. Except for Naruto, of course. And this girl has a crush on that boy. So the first problem with their relationship is a difference in maturity. Even in the same age, Sasuke acts way more mature than kids his age, which is normal due to what happened to him. But Sakura doesn't seem to understand that. She keeps showing him her love and expects him to love her back. Throughout the years in the same team, they don't have anything in common. Not only that, Sasuke always ignores Sakura and her talents. Sasuke hates Naruto, but he rather asking Naruto what Sakura had told him rather than asking Sakura herself who had mastered controlling her chakra first. In all these years, Sasuke barely talks to Sakura, and the times he actually does is to disrespect her and criticize her. There's just one time into an exam that when Sasuke wakes up, he asks Sakura, "Who did this to you?" and then proceeds to demolish the dude. And Sakura hugs him, and we finally get a romantic scene. But the next episode, again, he goes on to disrespect her. Imagine she brought you fruits in the hospital, and you threw them away in front of her and ask your other teammate to fight you, but not even looking at her. Like, what? Few episodes later, more than a few, we get a scene between Sakura and Sasuke again. When Sasuke is leaving, Sakura basically begs him and cries her eyes out and begs him to stay, and Sasuke says, "Thank you, Sakura, but I gotta go." And then he knocks her out unconscious with I don't know what, a jutsu or something, and leaves her on a bench in the middle of the road in middle of the night. And girl literally stayed in love with him. Like girl, what? In Shippuden, Sakura has grown. She had gotten stronger, she had gotten wiser and kinder, but she's still in love with Sasuke, who is now the student of the person who killed their Hokage. After Sakura and Sasuke meet each other again, with Sasuke seemed like he couldn't care less, while Sakura was trying to survive that breeze. And Sasuke was about to kill them all if Orochimaru hadn't stepped in. Other interactions between them goes like this as well. After Sasuke kills Danzo, Sakura tries to kill him. She wanted to kill her crush, so at this point Sakura must have realized how far off Sasuke is from saving, and still loved him. So while Sakura was trying to kill Sasuke, which she failed once out of stupidity and one out of love, Sasuke tries to kill her both times. And both times she was saved by Kakashi or Naruto. Another interaction is in the war arc. Sakura asks what is going on outside his Susanoo, which is genuinely a good and normal question to ask.
So what's going on outside right now? Well, Sasuke.
But Sasuke had to answer like this.
What difference does it make to you? There's nothing that you can do about it anyway.
It is like this man can't bear to talk to her like a normal person for 1 minute. And after Kakashi argues that Naruto and him also want to know, he told him he's like Sakura.
Sasuke, that's not the point. Naruto and I also want to know what's happening out there.
Kakashi, you're being just like Sakura right now.
Like, is that a disrespect? Being like Sakura is literally a disrespect to Sasuke. Like, how much should you hate someone that you take being like them as disrespect? This guy hates every inch of this girl. When Obito was opening a portal for Sasuke with the help of Sakura and Sakura passes out, it's the only kinda romantic scene we see between them, with Sasuke catching her before she fell and looking at her, which would have been really beautiful and romantic, and it could finally be a chance to fix their relationship if this hadn't happened. Yeah. People who say the scene between them was romantic tend to forget that Sasuke literally had to do that just few episodes later. And that was just so unnecessary. The whole scene is such disrespect to Sakura. Sasuke wants to fight Naruto somewhere else and Sakura tries to stop him by crying and asking him to stay even if he has the tiniest spot for her in his heart.
Sasuke, if there's even a little corner of your heart that still thinks about me, don't leave again.
But Sasuke had to pull off this move.
You really are still incredibly annoying.
Why did you seriously need to do that? Why? Why like that? Saying you're annoying, smirk, and then put a genjutsu on her in which you punch her right through the heart. Why couldn't you just put a genjutsu on her and make her unconscious? Why did you have to pull off this move? And after Kakashi tries to explain to Sasuke about Sakura's feeling, Sasuke acts like he is being scolded about not cleaning his room.
Sakura just wanted to help you. All this time.
You're suggesting that I enjoy a romance.
Like, dude, what is wrong with you? What's your problem with her? After a full-on war with Naruto, one blown off arm, one almost dead body, and another change of ideologies, when Sakura comes to heal him and she's crying again, he says, "I'm sorry, Sakura, for everything." You ignored her, disrespected her your whole lives, put her in dangerous situations and tried to kill her multiple times, and now you just say, "I'm sorry for everything"? And it took you a whole god level fight with Naruto and a blown off hand and being Takno-jutsu'd by Naruto to finally realize. And I want to mention the fact that he apologized not because of Sakura, he apologized because Naruto convinced him what he did was wrong. And after all this, he wants to go again on a journey to figure out his feelings and again straight up tell Sakura she can't come with him. Thanks, man. Yeah, really. And he does this, perhaps the only kid moment between them. Anyways, seems like he does figure out his feelings. Because a few episodes later, he marries Sakura. I just don't understand why. Like, no, really, why? I would say Sasuke has a reason to be in love with Sakura. After all, she loves him a lot. And she's the only one who would still marry him. Other than Naruto, of course. But why Sakura? I just genuinely don't see a single reason why this girl is in love with him. Besides being handsome, seriously, if there is a reason why Sakura is still in love with Sasuke, like what did he ever do to impress her? Tell me in the comments because I genuinely don't know. Minato saved Kushina, Naruto saved Hinata, even Sasuke smiled at Karin once, which I will talk about in a few seconds. But Sakura? Like girl, what did this guy ever do for you? Like honestly, their love is just So for the sake of the plot type of a love, Sakura is in love with Sasuke just because the writer says so. And Sasuke is in love with Sakura because there was no one else to settle with him. Like, how bad should your relationship be that your daughter thinks she isn't your real daughter?
どうしても聞きたいことがあって、私のママって本当のママなの？
And Sakura doesn't even have any new pictures of Sasuke, and she has to use his Akatsuki picture. And let me say that this man doesn't have a single photo with his family. He didn't know what her daughter looked like.
お前サラダなのか
I seriously feel like they're going to tell us that Sasuke actually cheated on her or their love is fake. Like, why would you pain him so bad? Ino took Sakura to where they had their first date, and Sakura was like, oh yeah, it only lasted 1 minute and a half. Girl, how delusional are you to call that a date? And she goes on to say Sasuke doesn't probably remember it. Yeah, no one remembers 1 minute and a half, but your delusional brain would, Sakura. He tries to kill Sarah the first time he sees her, and after recognizing her, he straight up ignores her.
パパは本当はどこにいて何してるの？
お前には関係のないことだ
He is never around. He writes to Naruto more than he writes to his family. Like, man, what is wrong with you? Just write something for them too. Sakura doesn't know if you're alive or dead. At least let her know that. So the whole Sakura and Sasuke relationship is just a plot couple, to be honest. The whole story goes like, there's this little girl who has a crush on a mysterious boy just because he's cool, but he disrespects her, and there's another boy who loves her and will do anything for her, but she disrespects him. And the first and the second boy are rivals. They grow up, the first boy turns into a serial killer, and the woman, even though she has no reason, is still in love with him. The second boy is after him to turn him good again. They grow up more, it's still the same thing. They meet each other after years, the first boy tries to kill them all, has more interactions with the second boy than her. They grow up more, two boys think about each other frequently, but the first boy barely remembers her name. They meet again, he tries to kill her, the second boy saves her, a war goes on, first boy barely mentions the girl but constantly is thinking about the second boy. War ends, he disrespects her, he asks to find the second boy one last time and she tries to stop him by crying and again showing that she loves him. He disrespects her and stabs her through the heart. Fights the other boy, gets a hand blown off, his ideologies change, and he finally apologizes to girl. What do you think is going to happen now? The first boy and the second boy are definitely going to marry, right? No. All of this, so the first boy and the girl marry each other, and the second boy, who loved the girl all this time, gets married off to another girl who hasn't actually made any move on him through the years and the whole series. Like, Hinata and Naruto are another problem themselves. They are cute at least, not like Sakura and Sasuke, but the way Naruto fell in love with her was just so forced. In the end, Sakura and Sasuke suck. And girl, please have some respect for yourself and go find someone else, not this emo, deadbeat father. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and the drawing. If you have any other opinion, please tell me in the comments and don't forget to subscribe. Bye!